Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I see the bureaucracy has finally woken up, and it's very early in the morning. When I travel from Karachi to Islamabad, I see everything good. Lovely people, lovely hotel, lovely outdoors, lovely weather. So it seems everything is very good. But we need to also step up beyond this bureaucratic city into the real Pakistan, where we need to find all the concerns that our citizens have, and we need to address them one by one person at a time. Every time I tee off this conference, whether it be Islamabad, Lahore, Karachi, London, Switzerland, and so many places, I feel very happy to see some old friends, and I'm equally happy to see new faces. So all those who have attending this conference for the first time, I would really welcome you to this club. I might sound repetitive to the old folks because I have to introduce our club to the people in this audience. But for the newcomers, for the new friends, this is going to give you an insight of what we do as a CEO club. We started our journey about more than a decade ago. I think it's the 13th year in progress. And the CEO Club initially was launched as the CEO Club Pakistan, but since the last 1 year, we have also registered the CEO World Forum, which takes us beyond the boundaries of Pakistan. And here's an opportunity for you to transact business opportunities, not just in Pakistan, but with the diaspora of Pakistan and the foreign nationals alike. So the CEO Club Pakistan and the World CEO Forum has become a major think tank of this corporate world. So your comments, your suggestions are all inked as a valuable insight, which we then pass on to the policy holders, where they will use it for the betterment of our country. When we do conferences around the world, we gather all the thought leaders under this one roof. Not just the conferences that we do, we also ink the success stories of the people who have been proud of running their enterprises for their own benefit and the benefit of the country at large. Thirdly, we have a Institute of Leadership Development in Lahore. It is called the Management House. Here, the people interact, they network, they do partnerships, and help reshape the future of a country. So we have in place where all the thought leaders could be found under this one room. We have the top diplomats, we have the thought leaders, the business professionals, some folks will be joining from the academia, people who matter in the government, and we have some Pakistani diaspora also present here in this room. So you've got everybody here. This is a power room, I call a power room, where you interact for your own good, and of course, ultimately the objective is to raise the standards of a country, Pakistan. So we need to do connect. Coming to today's theme, for the last many years I've been talking about, and we have been talking about, Pakistan is at a crossroads. How do we take Pakistan from this crossroads, which fork to take? But I think we need to graduate from that point. And looking at today's environment, both in Pakistan and globally, the topic has been well chosen. It is called Building Trust for Growth. There are two elements for growth in any country. The first, foremost, I'm sure all of you know, is the FDI. We need to drive investments into Pakistan. No country can progress without opening its border for other companies and countries to come and do their play in Pakistan. The second most important thing, of course, is raising your bar of exports. Exports, exports, sir, and exports. We are a 240 or 250 million people. We have the talent. We produce things. Now we need to produce things of a global standard where our products will themselves become the ambassadors of Pakistan. So these are the engines of growth, the exports and the FDIs. Without this, the significance of healthcare, climate change, people development indexes, nothing could be achieved unless we do these two things right. We have to build the connectivity in this connected world. We have to trade within and we have to trade outside. And to that, we need to build trust. Sir, the major issue that our country is facing is the battle of egos. I'm sure there are people in this room, including myself, we all carry a little egos in our pocket. I think it is high time, sir, that we turn our egos into pride and hold our country first. Trust has two major pillars, credibility and competence. And to do this, if we do this both right, as a nation, there is no looking back and we can play the bigger challenges. Lastly, I have to announce something good today. Pak Rahmat, His Excellency, is sitting here. So we are going to Bali. Then Pasar Bali in Indonesia. At least have a clap for that. Please mark in your diaries October 14th. There is a registration desk. Please do that. The CEO Club, everybody asks me, my family asks me, why do you go to events spending your own money and time and what do you get out of it? I said, I don't get anything out of it, but what I get out is for the country. So please, the CEO Club of Pakistan, the CEO Club of Pakistan has done its share. Ijaz, thank you very much for your leadership. Fareed, so many people ask, do this from our own pockets to do something good for the country. Sir, ab aapka bhi waqt hai, aapne bhi isko reciprocate karna hai. Or let's shoulder this journey together and project yourself globally. There is no other better forum if you want to showcase Pakistan than the people of Pakistan. So you are all the ambassadors of Pakistan. So one more good thing. The date has not been confirmed. One of our members, a very close member of the CEO Club, Mr. Shaukat Chaudhary, has recently been made the ambassador to Washington. Rizwan Sheikh, my apologies. Rizwan Saab has graciously offered his services to hold a CEO and World CEO Summit in Washington, D.C. Gentlemen, we have raised the bar as best as we could. 10 years ago, we could have never imagined that this journey will actually go beyond Lahore, Karachi, and Islamabad. Today, we are struggling to choose. Ijaz Saab, we are struggling to choose which destination to go first. So Bali, we will have some fun there. Mr. Ambassador, I'll say Pak Rahmat, will be hosting us. So please, I request, make this event a success. This is your event. This is your country's event. You are big business people, mashallah. So what will it take for you to spend a couple of $1,000s to showcase both your business and to be the ambassadors of your country? And then you will make some great friends in Indonesia and great food. But the currency, you have to be very careful when you're paying, because the denominations are quite funny. Because the first time I was signing a bill of the hotel, it was in millions. So I had to stop for a moment. I took a pause there. I've never seen this amount in my life before. So you will be paying there in millions. So sir, thank you very much. And this success journey is going to be continued. It's going to be success after success. Your success is our success, and our success is the success of Pakistan. We have to put Pakistan first. Brush aside our egos. Please, आप ये काम कर लें तो मुल्क सीधा हो जाएगा. बस जी बहुत हो गई. We need to now, we are at that age bracket where we need to find the legacies that we're going to leave behind for our next generation. We have to do it now. Otherwise, the next generation will be as good or bad as us, depending how you want to view this. Now, lastly, before I say thank you, I would actually like to thank the people who have come up to help us create this beautiful event, our sponsors. Antigua, Samir Saab, thank you very much. Floret Commodities, another Samir. Both Samirs are sitting together. Very good. So you are taking us for business, and you are taking of financial management, right? Very good. Tariq Electric Mughal, kya baat hai sir. Without you, we wouldn't have these lights. Chizo is Imran. Where is he? He's coming. I am sure he's going to give us some nice food to eat. Sci-Tech, Akil Ahmed Saab. Thank you, sir. आप तो सलाम, क्या कर सकता हूँ आपको. HiQ Pharma, where is he? Thank you, Atul. When we fall sick, give us some good medicines. Pharmaceutical is another subject where we need to actually uplift our standards, because all active pharmaceutical ingredients are being imported in a country where the pharmaceutical numbers are 4th in the world in volumes and about 30th teaspoon number pay in terms of value. So either the other countries are overpriced or we are underpriced. I think that balance needs to be coming sort. Usman Shaukat, Biolabs. Usman, where are you? I don't see Usman, but anyway, thank you, Usman. GAK Healthcare System, Nyai Saab. Thank you very much, sir. We had, visited Davos together. We had some great times. We were all playing ambassador in Davos, promoting our country. Again, people ask me, why do you go to Davos? What do you do? I said, I want to be the ambassador of my country. That is the least that I can do. Rivaj Cosmetics, Aftab, kidhar hai? Thank you. He's the man who beautifies us. Country Club, Alim Saab, thank you. Jamil Meo, where is he? So thank you again if he's not here. Diwan Motors, Zishan, he's going to give us some BMW when we go back from here. So ladies and gentlemen, the CEO's Club of Pakistan has done its share. It is now our request and my humble request that you please shoulder us, be with us, stay on the journey of success with us, and together we will make Pakistan a place to trust. Thank you very much.